Okay. Is this on now? Happy New Year. I need to... Okay, we're good. So, 2022, huh? Crazy. What a year. What a year. Just got back from watching Dune in theaters. Man, I saw that movie, and I thought it was horrible. I thought it was like a Disney remake of something, and boring. I fell asleep like 3 times, but that was because I wasn't watching it in theaters. I was watching it on a TV that just like was your normal small Samsung TV, and holy shit! I was talking with a friend. They said you gotta watch that in theaters. You have no clue. So I did, and it was actually amazing. So glad to have done that in theaters today. Let's just test this. Yeah, we'll just chat. It's 2022. What a year. There's fireworks blowing off in the background. Went up to the rooftop and watched a little bit. They canceled the main show this year, but everything else was just random fireworks being blown off by everyone. Boom in the shot. Overall, it's been an amazing year, though. Let me see if this is... There we go. Now this is working. Still new to the YouTube streaming. We're going to give it a shot for a little bit. I don't know if YouTube streaming is much different or better than Twitch, to be honest. So, used to do the multi-streaming thing. I think that's optimal. I might have to cancel my Twitch partnership and just multi-stream. We'll see. It's just too bad that they don't let you use emotes and have your custom channel swag and sub capabilities and stuff if you're not exclusively streaming on Twitch. Let's think. What happened this year? So, back in January, I was living in Palo Alto. I wasn't even in San Francisco yet. I was living with... Yeah, it was a situation right near Stanford campus. Hunkering down. COVID was really hot during that time of year. The world was falling apart. Still is, but it was even worse. And really didn't have any certainty of what was going to happen. I was lost. I wasn't working a job anymore. I wasn't really working on music. I was just trying to do social media marketing, which I learned a lot from. But suddenly notice came that we had to move out of the house. It was a split house. They like to have houses that they split up into multiple units as sort of apartments with different addresses over here. So it'll be like one house has multiple addresses depending on what floor you're on. Not A or B either. Like, it'll be completely different numbers for the addresses. So got notice that the house was sold. We got to move out. And so started looking. I was originally planning on moving back to Los Angeles, but San Francisco was in complete chaos and abyss. I was like, fuck, I got to go there for the inspiration. No, but not really. It was more, oh, Emma, come on. Jumping on me. She's got me trained. This is Emma. She's a year older now, too. Get some dog pants and on screen. There we go. She's kind of panicking from all the fireworks. Anyway, San Francisco was it was in a state that was affordable because everyone moved out of the city. And it was like stores were getting robbed and people were getting shot and stabbed. So we're like, yeah, let's move there. And ended up doing that. That was April. And then I got struck with this huge inspiration. It started right before that, probably around March that I really started finding my sound as an artist. And it was a break away from the Loomis type stuff that we're listening to now in the background. Just this huge wave of inspiration. I hunkered down. I started streaming at that time too. Decided to do like a year straight of streaming. Looking back was a horrible decision. The idea was great. I haven't failed on that yet. I'm considering wondering if it's worth it to continue on, but the idea was just to get used to public speaking a little more and to get used to being in front of the camera and talking and the streaming lifestyle. So now streaming for me is just like something I do. I don't even, it's not an if I'm going to stream, it's like a when I'm going to stream each day. So it's been a great experience learning how to do it, but I wasn't focused enough for laying out good content and really planning out the stream. I kind of went in blind, said, hey, we just got to start doing it and wing it as we go. But really I need to put some more thought into the stream. I'm going to continue this. It's been great. Met some really cool people and made some really good music, had some jams, got a lot of video content online now. Most of it's just like garbage, but it's still something. And it's been a nice shift because earlier this year, I've never done anything like this. It was completely out of the blue, fresh, new. It hasn't even been a year yet. Anyway, yeah, so the stream started. Also, the wave of inspiration, I started writing this album and just writing and spending hundreds of hours on brand new content and really capitalizing. I hadn't felt that level of inspiration in like years. And it was, I knew that I had to seize the moment while it was hot for the inspiration because it was just too strong. Something about the course of the year and moving to a new city and everything really invigorated me. And I just hunkered down and wrote. And it took me all the way until really September, I believe. I think it was September until I finished it. So it was really like 5 months straight of writing and editing and mixing and rewriting. And yeah, that was finished. Got to work with a mastering engineer for the first time ever after that and really have something that I love. It's great. Excited to share it with everyone here in the next year. Also, met some great people in person in San Francisco. My skin's looking really good today. What's going on? Really, this year I kind of felt like it was depressing. I wasn't in great spirits most of the time. I was really a lost soul feeling. And when I look back on it, though, this year was amazing. It's been one of the best years that I've had, honestly. And I think 2021 was a really special time. So I got to travel at the end here and go to France, got a fretless guitar. Holy shit, I didn't even know that was a thing. Got obsessed with something about fretless sound and being able to have access to all these notes that I was missing out on over the years. It's a lot more complex than I thought for fretless because there's tonality in how you hold the notes, and there's also, I'm finding, an overtone of harmonics and a new harmonic series that opens up. So the way that each note blends together is also completely different than what you'd think. Some notes that aren't even traditional Western notes, I don't even know the names. They work together, and with notes that are in scale. So it's this whole new beast. That's another exploration, and it's been really exciting. Headphones. Nailed the headphone game down. I went through the rounds pretty quickly of messing around with headphones and finding out what I needed and what I didn't need. It was really painful. There's not any knowledge online. Fuck the headphone community because people don't know shit. They're just posting what they feel and this science voodoo stuff that all it comes down to, I found, is find something that you like and something that has the playback quality that you're looking for to use as a tool if you're a musician. So I really need like 2. Well, 3 if you count. One is like a trash set for DJing that I can throw around because I don't care about breaking, but you really need like 2 headphones. I found one that has the bigger picture and focuses heavy on bass and stuff like that, and another set that is more like micro and focuses on the detail, so you can get a picture of like, this is what the music sounds like when it's played out as a whole, and this is what all the individual parts sound like. Because in the headphones I've tried, I haven't been able to find something that does both those things well. So I ended up just having 2 sets. That one is for like microscopic detail and timings, and the other one is for does this groove and vibe right. Anyway, just try them out. Don't listen to any of these Head5 forums or Super Best Audio Friends or any of that stuff. Audio Science Review, they're great, but all it kind of led to was confusion and doubt. And it really just, to each their own game. Our heads are different, our ears are different. It's weird, and there's not proper science or anything to back it up. It doesn't seem like. Just go with something that you like and trust. I haven't seen a formula. The amp game, that's something I haven't really gotten into too much. Got the Chord Mojo. I'm gonna upgrade soon to the Hugo and see if it makes a difference. The Mojo, I have an Apogee Duet here, and the Mojo's certainly better. It just sounds more alive, and it gives you more inspiration as an artist. For me, it inspires me more when I'm making music, listening to it all the time. It has some energy to it. Speakers are the best. We'll stop talking about this stuff, though. Ask me if you have any questions. Maybe I can lend a hand. What else? Travel to Korea and Maine. I got to see my grandparents after years. I haven't seen them throughout the pandemic, and it was really nice. I also reconnected. I met a week ago or so the side of my family just online. I saw them through some genealogy website and messaged them when I was talking to my aunt, and now there's this whole other side of my family that I never knew that's suddenly contacting me, sending me pictures of like family members I didn't know existed. That was like the most emotional what else? Yeah, Seoul. Holy shit, it's even nicer there than last time from my memory, so it's crazy. I love Korea, and I love Seoul. I hope that it keeps doing well. South Korea, to specify. I don't know anything about North Korea other than rumors that you hear. Everyone's kind of learned that you can't trust the news this year, so that was a big reveal, right? That mass media and the control of information, we kind of got, from using the computer so much, we kind of had crash courses in computer literacy a little bit, to be honest, as a society, which has been really cool. And people are starting to understand the power of internet-based functions, so things like cryptocurrencies and NFTs and that whole world emerged really this year and blew up. It's been in the background for a while, but it wasn't given the chance to shine, right? Because there wasn't a need for it the same way as there was when people have been realizing how fragile society can be and how isolated you can be. Just dealing with isolation and learning about yourself was a big thing too for a lot of people, myself included. I think through all the tragedy, it was a lot easier to connect on a deep level with other people too, which was a rare opportunity, really, because we got so jaded as a society in the US, at least, before. California is in shambles. I love this state, but I don't know how long I can take it here. Yeah, there's a lot of issues that I didn't know. Just, it's not a good place to be me in a lot of ways. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, a lot of time to think and act. So it was a good balance. I don't know what's in store for this next year. I've got some ideas of things I'd like to do, and we'll see. I'm not going to talk too much about that publicly. And who knows? It could be another amazing year like 2021, or it could be like the year of the final apocalypse, or it could be the year of like facing reality for me in a lot of ways. We'll see. There's a lot of ways that 2022 could go, and I feel like it's going to be an emotional roller coaster in a lot of ways. What else is good? For the way I'm starting the year off tomorrow, I'm meeting up with Will and his girlfriend Helen. That's a COVID relationship in full bloom. Congrats to those two. And with Esther here too. She's doing really well. Yeah, she's a really amazing person too, in many ways. Everyone's gonna have a crazy year. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that tonight. Seems pretty slow. Everyone's probably out partying and getting turned. And I should get back to the new year as well. But I just wanted to wish everyone a happy 2022 and to kill it. Let's get it. Get it done. Get it started. Woo! Anyway, much love. Thanks for watching. As always, stay sexy. Peace. It's always stay 2022.